I came here to see pomelos, but I didn't expect this place to become my playground like I'd wandered in as Thampolina, getting lost between towering leaves, poked by pineapples with no fruit, detoured to see an amazing jackfruit tree, even passing pomelos wearing sun hats. And more surprises along the way. Let's wander through this South Vietnamese orchard together and see how these fruits are grown.
Oh, take copa. Oh, no, wow, look at all these cute amaryllis, the tiny baby amaryllis. In a few months, that's what you'll get. Wow. Welcome to the land of pomelos.
This orchard is mainly dedicated to growing pomelos. Unlike other fruit trees, pomelos are often grown with plenty of space between trees to let these fruits fully develop. These branches reach so far out, even the ones I've seen in US, those trees take up most of the yard space. These trees are pruned to stay low and wide, so it's easier for harvesting. A single pomelo can take almost a year to ripen, so patience is part of the process. These fruits grow so big and perfect because they have these cone-shaped covers.
Look how big these pomelos can get.
And you'll notice that these cone-shaped covers are used to protect the fruits from sunburn, bugs, and rough weather.
They are keeping it just on the top like that, just kind of like a funnel or a lampshade. Look how they're doing it. Just reusing these materials from like, oh, this got a pig on it. So this is like a pork or pig manure that they're using to fertilize. And then they are just cutting these bags up to cover the tops of these fruits.
It can take almost a year for a single pomelo to ripen, so there's a lot of patience packed into each fruit.
Right below me is a trench that they dug.
Most of this orchard is dedicated to growing pomelos, but I couldn't help wandering off a bit, and that's when I found this patch of taro. Just look at those giant leaves.
Now we're in the swamps, and that's why you're seeing these taro growing, because they love growing in mud and pond settings and basically wet soil. This place used to be crowded, loaded with tourists and visitors. Up until 2 years ago, the owners who used to, take care of this place a lot more, and they would cook up these special meals using pomelos as the main ingredient. But now they have retired because they are well in their 90s. I think I see some pineapples growing over there. Wow, look at these pineapples. No fruits yet, and gotta be careful with these. They are very much serrated. Wow, cuts like a bread knife. Ow, oh God. Speaking of that, oh God. And they definitely would come off and get stuck to your skin like a splinter. Oh, I'm just gonna avoid touching. So you can see there are so many pups that has grown around the mother plants, but pineapples, basically one plant gives you one fruit and it grows from the center. You can see this one much easier. Fruits of the pineapples will grow a lot faster if you actually propagate them with the pups, which is these babies that the mother plant give off. Rather than taking the top of the pineapple to plant, it's going to take longer to get pineapples that way. Oh, looks like there are flies in there.
Bình Hòa is a low-lying area in southern Vietnam, about an hour away from Saigon. The soil here is rich clay loam, holds moisture while still allowing roots to breathe, making it ideal for citrus trees that need both stability and drainage. To manage the rainy and the dry season, growers dig trenches throughout the orchard. During the wet season, these trenches act like canals, guiding excess water away from the trees to prevent root rot. But in the dry months, the same channels help direct water into the orchard, delivering moisture to the roots without flooding the base of the trunk. This simple system helps the trees stay balanced, never too wet or too dry. And the space between the trees doesn't go to waste either. That's why in some of the wetter trenches, you'll spot taro plants soaking it all in, growing so lush. It's just a smart way to make use of that excess moisture to grow food and increasing that biodiversity across the orchard. As I continued to wander, I started spotting even more beauties.
Ooh, yeah, it smells kind of like gardenia. They said that the smell is stronger at night. Wow, look at this jackfruit tree. They said that there's 200 fruits on this tree. I've never seen that many jackfruits in one tree before. So crazy.
I gotta say, having 200 plus jackfruits on one tree is definitely not common. No wonder the lady here told me not to miss the jackfruit tree.
Check out these dwarf bananas. I have never seen baby bananas this up close before. They look so neat. Like they look like a whole different type of fruit, almost like the texture of a really young jackfruit. You know how the texture is just like all really knitted closely, and the beautiful faint yellow color. I love it. This entire plant is so short. It's so easy to hack away, but it doesn't really work out for my space. As you can see, in a small space, this would take up a whole lot of room, whereas if you get a banana that grows up high, it takes up less room on the bottom so that I can plant more things on the bottom.
Now let's head over to try some pomelos.
So back then, where you can kind of rest and get some food and drinks. Oh, I see. This is the little river here, or I don't know, the body of water. And they would have these boats that sail by and kind of take you around the property. It's free to try these grapefruits, but if you want juices and other things, then there will be a charge. So let's try this, and I already ordered a juice, of course. They also make liqueur with it. I wanted to get the bananas, but she said they're not ripe until 7 days, which I would be gone already. Oh, man. It does have a good balance between like tang and sweetness. It has like a perfect amount of firm and delicate texture. Oh my god, I'm so thirsty. Nothing better than a nice icy cup of juice after a hot day. Cheers. Oh, this is a pomelo juice, by the way.
If you're wondering, pomelos taste like grapefruits but without the bitterness. I brought one home to show you what it looks like inside. In Vietnamese culture, nothing goes to waste, including the pomelo. The entire fruit is often used to offer on the family altars during special holidays as a symbol of abundance. The leaves are traditionally used in Buddhist rituals to cleanse energy. The peel can be candied, and you see that white spongy pith? It's soaked in salt water and boiled several times to remove the bitterness, then coats it with tapioca starch to give it that signature chewy texture you'll find in lots of Vietnamese desserts, like this one called chè bưởi.
It's a dessert with mung beans, and it's super sticky, slimy. Oh my goodness, so stretchy. With some coconut milk, and they put a lot of tapioca starch to make it all slimy like this. But cheers. Oh good, it's not as sweet as I thought. I usually don't like this one. They actually make it really well. It's not too sweet. The clear stuff is the bưởi, which is pomelo. The pomelo is a little bit chewy. It does have a nice consistency. Pomelo pith that we normally throw in a compost. Pomelo liqueur. It's pretty smooth actually, but I can definitely taste a little bitter aftertaste. Like it tastes kind of dry at the end, but it also tastes like it's sweet rice that they ferment to make wine, infused with pomelo. We're about to go check out a very special coconut.
Ít có dừa này là dừa tam quan.
Oh my god!
Hiếm lắm.
Apparently this is a different variety of coconuts. Look how beautiful it is. Không có bán hả?
Không có bán.
They don't sell it. I want to try. Kêu dừa cái gì?
Dừa tam quan.
Dừa tam quan. Dừa tam quan. Ngọt hay là cái gì?
Ngọt lắm, dừa ngọt lắm.
Oh, it's really sweet. I really want to try. Why won't they sell it? Oh, okay.
Đấy là bãi một trái cho khách.
Rồi. Ok, được rồi, đủ rồi. Cảm ơn. It's so frizzy because it's freshly picked and it's like sweet and tang. It doesn't have that same fragrance like the aromatic grassy nutty kind of a fragrance, but it's still really good.
One of the biggest difference you may notice about growing citrus in the tropics versus in the Mediterranean with dry summers and mild wet winters is the color. You might notice pomelos in Vietnam don't always turn to that bright yellow that we're used to seeing in the US, and that's normal because it's not underripe, it's just because of the humid climate. The skin stays green even when the fruit is perfectly sweet and ripe. So tell me, would you have guessed this was ripe just by looking at it? Have you tasted a pomelo before? Tell me in the comments.
Thank you so much, you guys, for making this far in the video. If you enjoyed this one, be sure to check out that garden tour in Vietnam. Like and subscribe to this channel, hit the bell notification for updates, and I'll see you soon. Bye!